37. What? I'm 37. I'm not old.
Hello, viewing several. Here we are again. Back on the Gaga train. Running through the albums chronologically. I think that's just the way to go. You know, ever since I listened to Mayhem, I started this journey of going back through, back catalogue to familiarise myself properly with this icon that I've slept on for quite a while. But now I'm very invested in, I want to hear more from. Put up a little poll, and this one, it was always my intention to get to it. It's just a question of what I do next, when it comes to the albums. The albums take a lot of time as far as actually absorbing them and then editing them. The full length, uncut, all the yammering, all the blah blah blah, everything is up on the Patreon for those who have an interest in that. Otherwise, without much further ado, let's just get to it. Lady Gaga, Born This Way.
I'm gonna marry the night. I won't give up on my life. I'm a warrior queen, live passionately tonight.
Tone of her voice.
I'm gonna marry the dark. Gonna
Loving
make
the
up
synth.
dark. I'm a soldier to my own emptiness. I'm a winner. Gonna bury the night. I'm gonna
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna cry anymore. I'm gonna marry the night.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Straight to its love. Marry the night. I'm gonna lace up my boots.
Ooh.
Go on some leather and cruise.
Do it,
On the
yes.
street that I love, in my fishnet gloves, I'm a sinner. Hold my whiskey up high, kiss the bartender twice, I'm a loser. I'm gonna marry
Love the imagery. Love the... Yeah. Go on.
gonna marry the night. I'm gonna marry
Ooh.
the night.
That lead up.
I'm
Oh.
not gonna cry anymore. I'm gonna marry the night. Leave nothing, only straight to its love.
This is like a re-emergence or This is like Madonna Reborn, which is probably what it felt like when she first came out. Love that sound. That guitar or bass. Oh, yes. This is going to be a theme of this reaction, I think. I don't know what to do with myself except this. Hello? It's still going, it's still building and changing, even though we're following the similar vein and the same... Yep. Yeah, I knew we were going to just... One way or another we were going to drop out there. It's a good thing I've got the fan. I'm... Sorry, but I feel like this is going to be a theme running throughout. This is just pure joy. It's a delight to my senses. I have to move. I have to do my version of dancing to this. I can't not. I just can't. It's so irresistible. The production, the way that it built at the end there. I mean, you could have easily knocked a minute off this song, and you wouldn't have been cheated. In the grand scheme of things, it still would have been a great album opener. But you built, and you added these extra layers, and even with the drums, there was the inclusion of a cymbal there, and it built and built and built, and then just dropped off with the that again, all the synthy elements. I adore them. I think it's a great aesthetic. It's a great feel. I'm so on board. Now, I am familiar with this one coming up, obviously. I think this is the only one, literally, that I have ever heard before from this album, the title track, so I'll probably just vibe out to it. It's been a long time since I've heard it, but I'm very familiar with it because it was a huge hit.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby.
Ooh. I've forgotten all about that intro.
My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in a glass of her boudoir.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause I make no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hurt yourself and be
Such an iconic song. So, a wonderful anthem. Yes, you were.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen.
God, all the touches in the background with all. Oh yeah.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, you're black, white, beige, chola descent, you're Lebanese, you're Orient. Whether life's disabilities left you outcast but leader teased, rejoice and love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born this way. No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to survive.
Oh God, it's just glorious. Yeah. Yes, you were. What is there to say? Just so iconic, such a positive message, and just so beautifully delivered. Like, it's perfection. There's a reason why it was a global hit. It's what obviously launched this album and just helped her continue her trajectory as an artist. I'm having a proper workout. I genuinely feel a little bit ugh at the moment, frankly. I'm grateful for the fan. I've probably got to try and tone it down a bit, but I just for my own health, because I'm not in the best of shape. So even doing this level of just constant movement. Anyway, yeah, let's just keep going. I'm so excited now because we're back into territory where I don't know what to expect. I don't know what these other songs are going to sound like. I've never heard any of them before. I expect great things though, because these two tracks, they've set my expectations pretty high, I'll be honest. Pretty provocative and interesting title. Yeah, all the production and the... Ooh. Oh, I love that. The vocals and then this. This is very interesting. Ooh, it's like ASMR. Oh, I like it. See? Such a contrast between like chopping up between really, really robotic sounding, really produced vocals and the operatic stuff at the beginning. It's so strange. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I'm intrigued and I'm brought into it, but it's chaotic in the best, in the best possible way. It's really chaotic, and yet it's so subdued.
John F. Kennedy.
Man, it's quite, now the more I really listen to it, it's sinister. It's sexy but very dark and sinister at the same time. It's not it's not celebratory. And this blend of vocals, having open natural vocals with all of this processed and robotic sounding vocals, it's discombobulating really. And even the production, it's doing all. Is this a censored version, or has she deliberately done that? I don't know. Huh. I guess it's because it's such a shift. Because, you know, your opening tracks were anthems. They were celebratory. They were sort of an announcement of purpose and of, you know, in a quite a positive way, basically. In a sort of like, this is me, this is what I'm doing, this is who I am, and I'm unashamed, I'm unabashed. And then this is a complete shift in terms of like the tone. It's not like it's not a dancey, anthemic feel in terms of the production and the feel of it musically. And again, with the lyrics and with the vocals, it was just quite a grim. I mean, it had sort of attractive elements, or you know, it was quite sexy in a way, but not really. It was more sinister. It was more, and I think that's the point. Probably is it's a reference to, I guess, that kind of work, because I mean, sex work in general is not something that I have any moral objection to or anything like that, like at all. I think that it's one of those areas of life where people's hang-ups and people's general finger wagging is often quite hypocritical. But in this context, it feels, because especially with the lines about, you know, crying and drinking tears, it's just a reference, particularly a government hooker. It probably is. It's a reference to the way power, in particular, not just government, but corporate power. There's definitely a subculture, or there's a world that we've gotten occasional glimpses into where there are people who are dehumanized, who are made into things, robots, you know, as I think exemplified through the vocal effects there, who are just there to be used and abused often for the benefit of people in power. It's not a celebration of personal empowerment and making somebody, you know, providing a service that people want and a service that you want to provide. It's much more I am a thing, I am a object that is being offered out to powerful people to use and then disregard. Yeah, that is a shift for sure, and it's kind of thrown me a bit, I'll be honest. It's definitely thrown me slightly. Still like the track, still enjoy all of the production elements, all of the effects and the varying vocal style. Very interesting. Like that. Ooh, yeah. That's nice.
When it comes to me, I am ready. I wash his feet with my happiness. Forgive him when his tongue lies to his brain. Even after 3 times he betrays me.
Oh God. all the vocal effects and choices are great. The fact that it's Judas, Gaga, love that. Oh god, those vocal inflections, I love that. It's so inventive and interesting. You never quite see them coming. It's so oddly catchy. Yeah, I knew something was going to come, and here it is. Love it. Okay, I didn't see that coming.
But in the cultural sense, I just speak in
Ooh, love that layering.
Kiss me if offense to where it comes the next time. I wanna love you, but something's pulling me away from you. Jesus is my virtue. And Judas is the demon I cling to. I cling to just a body full of baby.
Oh yeah, I love the whole vibe of this song. It's great. Maybe I'm, too much of a fan of anything that feels subversive or feels a little bit like, you know, naughty? I don't know, that's a stupid word. You know what I mean? Such a catchy and evocative song, and Judas is the centre point for it. You might as well call it the devil for some people, you know. Yeah, and sorry, adding Gaga at the end of sort of almost putting herself in the same role or in the same sort of guise. So if you like, even saying in the lyric there of like, you know, Jesus is my virtue, but Judas is the demon that I cling to. I do like that kind of imagery. I like subverting and sort of taking. Because for me, okay, I don't want to ramble too much, apologies if I do, but for me, I'm not religious, okay, I'm not. The symbology, the mythology, there's value to be had there. It's not something that I don't have a problem with people who have beliefs in anything that's, you know, not based in science and based, you know, anything that isn't an agnostic or an atheist, fine. By all means, please have your beliefs and your idea. I would never want to take those away from you. But there's a part of me that does quite enjoy taking symbols that are held so dearly in a sort of, you know, in the idolatry sense, in the, you know, there are people who take the symbols, because that's basically for me what Jesus is, and not just Jesus, but all of them. They're all symbols. They're all, I mean, they're not a million miles away from a Nike logo, or you know, they just represent something. Like the cross represents something. The Star of David represents the crescent moon. They all represent. They're all just symbols, basically. In the same way Judas is. Taking those symbols, taking those logos, essentially, and doing something a bit subversive with it, playing with them, poking at them, using them in an out of context way. I just quite enjoy that. I'll be honest, because these institutions that are connected to, and the societal norms that are connected to religions all over the world, I think they can withstand a little bit of poking. I think they can withstand a little bit of, you know, offending some sensibilities and making little jibes, because there are billions globally that love, respect, or support these institutions. And I'm always believe genuinely, if there is a god or gods, any higher power, I think they can handle a little bit of random individual people saying something a bit disrespectful. I can't imagine that the creator of the universe has an ego that can be bruised that easily. So I like this sense of, this subversion, this dark, sexy, fun way of just sort of taking the symbol of Judas and going, I'm a fan, you know. I'm actually, no, I shouldn't, but I'm with this guy. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Apologies for the ramble and the rant. I genuinely don't want to offend or annoy anybody, but I just felt like, you know, expressing that perspective.
I met a girl in East LA,
Mm-hmm.
in floral shorts, as sweet as May.
Ooh,
She
lovely
sang
strings.
in eighths and two barrio chords. We fell in love, but not in chords.
Ooh, guitar. Oh, that was fun. I like that. Na-na-nas and la-la-las. I'm always on board for them. Okay, we're getting a bit of Italiano in here, and we got...
Mis canciones son del aire de Venusión.
See, pronto?
Mi corazón
Don't know what she's saying.
le duele por. If you love me, we can marry on the West Coast. On a Wednesday, on un verano in agosto.
Love this.
I don't speak your language, oh no.
The brass too. Yep.
I have cried for.
Sorry, I just remembered. She does work later with Tony Bennett, doesn't she? This has gotten me. I know it's not going to sound like this, but this has got me intrigued for that when I get there. And her voice, even when there's layering and effects, I do love to hear it when she really opens up. And again, a shift in the tone of the vocals and the rhythm, completely different from what came previously. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, interesting. Ending with a gunshot there. Yeah. What does it say? That was just that was joyful, and again, it just triggered the memory in my brain of me just seeing in passing as I was looking through the discography and, you know, trying to get the chronology right, is that I know that at some point she performs with Tony Bennett, so I'm gonna be very interested to come to that. I know it's not going to sound like this, or I presume it won't. You know, it'll probably be a lot of real standards, you know, real evergreen tracks from probably his back catalogue, or also from just the Great American Songbook. But the use of language, the painting the picture and setting the scene of this, no doubt, probably forbidden love, and the production choices when you had the brass coming in, and at the end there where the beat picked up and there was an extra sort of like layer or an extra sort of power to the percussion, and just it's just delightful. Anytime that you get those shifts and those beat drops and the way that things build and the way things are layered, it's just so enjoyable. It's really hard not to move to it. I mean, that's going to be the main feature. Like I said, I'm going to be moving a lot to this album, I can tell. Unless there are any tracks coming up that are like genuinely low-key and genuinely not evocative in that way. This is a low-key workout for me, basically. That's lovely. Love the tone of that.
Whenever I'm dressed cool, my parents put up a fight. And if I'm hot shot, mama cut my hair at night.
Ooh. I love the way this is building. Oh, and her vocals here are great. I love the grits there. Ooh. The synth, oh, everything. Again, I love the shift we get from like a really open and expressive vocal to that more robotic sound. Go ahead. It's such a pop, but I love that. It's such a sweet, lovely sentiment too. Oh, the lyrics, they lodge in there really, so catchy, so infectious and just brilliant. This section's fun. Ooh. Oh. This shift vocally again, you never know what's coming really. Oh, I love it. Ooh, yes. I love that. That grit, that power. Nice. Smack me in the face at the end, please. Ooh, fade out. Yes, that was delightful. Love that. Absolutely love that. Just love the expression, love the message, and it's just the production choices again, all the little shifts, even vocally when we went into a register after the moment, which I like, and then going into a completely different mode vocally. It was very soft and it was tentative almost, and then just letting it open up, and then you got the grit and the gravel and like the real, when you really belted it, glorious, absolutely glorious.
I don't speak German, but I can if you like. Ik sliep in achtste week klaar, is got be madre monster, alles wie aanschemik vlagen, begon me oesgebomber. Ik sliep in achtste week klaar, is got be madre monster, alles wie aanschemik vlagen, begon me oesgebomber. Ik sliep in achtste week klaar, is got be madre monster, alles wie aanschemik vlagen.
God, that feels so sinister and really sexy. I don't know what she's saying. I think I'm going to have to look it up afterwards. I don't want to look it up right now, but I feel like I need to know what's being said here.
I'll take you out tonight, so whatever you like. Scheiße, be mine, Scheiße, be mine. When I'm on a mission, I rebuke my condition. If you're a strong female, you don't need permission.
Yeah, alright. Ooh. That's nice. All of the choices here are very, I'm very on board for this. Love the production, love the beat.
Love is objectified by what men say is right. Scheiße, be mine, bullshit, be mine. Blonde high-heeled feminist and letting fun for this. Express your womankind, fight for your right.
Love that. Yep. I think it's, yeah, I gotta look it up. Showing my ignorance here. Apparently, yeah, she's speaking and singing in fake German. Hence the first lyric, I don't speak German, but I can if you like. Okay. Just there's references here on Genius that say, you know, as Gaga herself states in an interview, she uses the fake German because the song speaks of female empowerment, a topic people often ignore. Also, she feels that when she talks, all people hear is blah blah blah. That's brilliant. I love that. Ooh, love that. Oh, okay. Give us some more religious iconography in terms of the sound.
Love is just a history that they may prove, and when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, head, head. Like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head. Dance together, forgive him before he's dead, because I won't cry for you. I won't crucify the things you do. We are not just art
How
for
dare you.
Michelangelo to carve. He can't rewrite the aggro of my fury heart. I await on mountain tops in Paris, going to power, Maria to turn. I won't cry for you. I won't
Sorry, the synth, all of the production choices here I'm in love with. Going into this choral effect, I was going to say before she growled. Oh, all the choices vocally here. Again, I can never quite see it coming. And yes, why not have a chorus, a robotic chorus saying Gaga?
Dum dum da da da. Dum dum da da da. Dum dum da 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 da.
Love that. Love her voice in the background with the Gaga refrain. All of it. It's just, God, that's so interesting. Like, really, I mean, genuinely just like, oh, I can't get over all the times when I'm just taken by surprise. I'm caught off guard by the switches in the vocals or the little changes in the production. And again, all the religious iconography and references. I'm still finding those very interesting and very surprising. I think I might, again, have to look up the meaning or just see if there's more information about this. Interesting. Yeah, she's quoted as saying, I'm struggling between fantasy and reality in Bloody Mary. It was inspired by my car and Mary Magdalene, the ultimate rock star's girlfriend. Yeah, again, all of the sort of iconography and references they're really full on. Like, in the sense of whether they're being respectful or slightly subversive, there's always it's tricky when you take imagery and you take things that people hold sacred and have deep beliefs about, and then you just sort of use them to your own ends. Whether it's respectful or not, really, it doesn't matter. It's always it's tricky. It can have any number of effects and responses. Great track. Again, loving all the production. I still just can't get over all the moments where I vocally, in terms of whether it's just effects or just that great yell, that great growl, things keep popping up that I'm not expecting. And that's great. I'm sorry, I'm going to start over. Sorry, I only just paid attention to the title. there's a lot, there's a lot going on this album as far as, you know, the iconography and what have you is concerned. What is this going to be about? Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Oh. Ooh, God. Oh. They are not afraid to try out anything with this production. Very interesting lyrics. Ooh, and that too. Ba-da-ba-ba. Well, there's a little. I feel like we're building again to something.
Is the new black.
Oof. Yes, the sounds again. Can't get over the sounds used and the production choices. Just, it's brilliant. Okay. Interesting. So we've got the chant of Jesus is the new black. As though it's some sort of fashion statement. It's suggested that she's saying that rocking a new attitude or a religious belief is as easy as putting on a new outfit or, you know, a piece of fashion. And with reference to, you know, in the chorus, the, you know, our men on the runway dressed in his best, work it black Jesus. Apparently this is a tribute to or a reference to Alexander McQueen, considered to be fashion's black sheep. Interesting. He's an interesting figure, Alexander McQueen. I remember seeing something about him in a documentary recently. Quite a complicated guy, I'll be honest, as far as his art, for me anyway, is at times interesting, at times quite provocative, not something to be just sort of dismissed as fluff. At times I thought it was quite making a statement, but at the same time it did, I think, sort of, it bought into, and he certainly bought into the overall aesthetic and idea of working his way into or breaking his way into being part of, like, the, for want of a better term, upper class, and becoming a version of aristocracy in terms of the way he lived and the money he made, etc. But okay, no, that's interesting. I would never have picked up on that necessarily, that's what she was referencing or talking about, but the song itself is just great. Obviously, the choice in the production still surprising me. Just all the elements sound-wise that just keep popping up out of nowhere, completely catching me off guard. It's keeping me on my toes, and it makes for a really compelling and interesting album.
We don't care what people say. We know the truth. Enough of this horse shit.
Ooh. Okay, Jackson reference, and then
I'm a loser, baby, maybe I should quit. I'm a jerk. Wish I had the money, but I can't find work. My parents died till they got divorced, 'cause I ruined their lives.
fucking hell. What a shift in tone here.
I'm a twit, degenerate young rebel, and I'm proud of it.
Go ahead.
Pump your fist. You would rather mess up than put up with this. I'm a nerd.
That diddle diddle ding always reminded me of something. Yeah, really love that. Love that message. I like the way it's delivered too. The synth and the tone of her voice here, it's lovely. I love these lyrics. Yeah, really love the tone of that. Like I say, that switch up between the sort of punchiness of the verse and the more inviting, I guess, and lighter chorus. Lovely. Great lyrics as well. I want to look something up. Oh, okay. Sorry, just looking this up and then realising that interesting bit of trivia, I guess, is that there was a rap verse that was taken out last minute that still gets performed live. A last minute removal from the album proper due to label and censorship ordeals. Oh, sorry, so Gaga, she claimed that she would play the full version live but hasn't done so. The lyrics were posted in the album's booklet, apparently. Okay. Alright, there's some antagonism towards the cops here in the lyric. That's very. I like some of these ones here because we got, in my meat dress, I've got guns up under my thumbs, manicure is slick, you mad that my tip's longer than your click? Just a freedom hussy, rebel fashion junkie, I want to serve my country in the best way I could be, so don't ask cause I'll tell. You I'm free while you dwell. Throw your hands up in the crowd, cause if you're a bad kid and you're proud. That's very interesting. They remove, maybe because of just the imagery or the, I don't know why that would be considered controversial in particular and would want to be removed, other than maybe the reference to guns or I don't know, antagonism towards the police. Whatever reason they removed it. I would love to have heard that actually. But yeah, sorry. The point is, overall, I love the tone, love the message, love the whole vibe of the track. I feel like there were moments there with the sort of guitar part. It reminded me. First thing that popped into my head was like Daft Punk's Robot Rock. Just something about the tone of it. And I liked the opening where they, where she references or directly quotes from They Don't Really Care About Us. Really interesting track, actually. Like that a lot.
I never was the kind of girl that's naturally sure when it comes to love, oh no.
I mean, hell, who is?
I was insecure.
You wouldn't know it.
But when
I tell you, the way you
and me, I can't deny this feeling inside, oh no. I never felt like this before.
Loving the vocals here.
You know that I never cheat on a man, 'cause I'm not like that. I'm physically crafted to be as fitting as McQueen.
Ooh. Choice of beat here, I love it. This one almost feels more 80s than all the other ones. Just the choice of the beat and even the tone and the melody. It just feels really specifically 80s. God, I love the vocals on this one. Oh yeah. Ooh. Another fade out. Nice. This almost feels like the most 80s song. I mean, in terms of some of the choices, honestly, there were moments where with the drum patterns and the overall tone, it reminded me of, God, everything. I got everything from Rick Astley to Bros coming into my head. Like it just felt very, very 80s, and even the melody itself and the tone of it. This could have been a release by, several different artists. Frankly, I think the mid to late 80s. Yeah, great. Loving the vocals in that one too. Actually, the vocals felt less sort of layered or less. Very little effect on there. It felt very clean, and it had a lot of impact. It felt lovely. And when you had like obviously in the background, just going through while she was singing the chorus, just a delightful choice. Really nice to listen to. Okay, come on.
Run with her top down, baby, she flies. Run with the fury of a saint in her eyes. Run, hide.
Behave with production, man. Can't keep up with these switch ups and these different effects that keep coming in, and the shift tonally, vocally as well, from that sort of stern verse to this sort of softer, more anthemic vocal in the chorus. And here again, the drum pattern changes to a sort of natural, literally like a drum set rather than a drum machine beat. Whatever mode her vocals are in, I love it. I love the variety. You're just treated to great sounds. See? Where's this organ thing come from? Okay, that's rude. I thought we were, honestly, didn't even realise the time. I didn't know that we were at the end of the song. God, again, so many shifts, so many just dramatic switch-ups between vocal and production style. And I do like the fact, I'll be honest, I had a similar feeling with Marina. With Family Jewels. Check out that if you haven't already. I really do love the switch-ups. I love all the chaos of it, almost. But there's, every now and then I've like, just take away one of the elements. Just sort of be a little bit more disciplined, I guess, in terms of just because as much as I really enjoy hearing like 3 or 4 different styles of vocal in one song, it makes it sometimes it makes it just a little bit hard to sort of commit to the track as a whole, because there's not a consistency throughout. But that's not really a criticism, actually. It's more just because when I'm listening to it for the first time, I keep getting thrown. I keep just getting wrong-footed as far as, I think I know where we are here, and then no, you're not. You have no idea. So maybe that's the only reason that thought is popping into my head. Overall, generally, actually, it's not a criticism. It's very interesting. It really keeps you engaged, track after track, because you don't know what to expect, and you get treated and surprised each time. Nice, like the build here. It feels quite quiet though.
I want your whiskey mouth all over my blonde south.
Okay.
Red wine, cheap perfume, and a filthy pout.
Alright, Gaga. Again, we've got to change up here with the layering. Vocally, this is probably the most artificial sounding one yet. Ooh, no, we've got a cleaner vocal here, which is nice. I mean, it still has an effect there, but you know, it feels less electronic. Yeah, okay. Vocally, the fact that there was so much of a, you know, really overt electronic, artificial, you know, lots of effects, lots of very little in the way of like a sort of clean, open, like genuine vocal. I'm not saying that was a good ingredient that was missing, but I kind of missed it a little bit. Like I would have liked to have been like part of the switch ups, because although there were lots of switch ups and lots of change ups as usual in terms of the overall. The production, that one actually felt a little bit more consistent because of how processed the vocals were throughout, really. Still, you know, still an enjoyable track, still one that you couldn't help but sort of move to and vibe to, but because of just that level of electronic and processing and sort of artificiality to it, it wasn't quite as impactful as some of the other songs. But not a bad track, that's the thing. I mean, so far I've not heard one track that I didn't like or love. So I think overall, as an album, it's definitely working for me one way or the other. But yeah, I missed the actual, like, real vocal element there a bit. I'd like that to have come in more at some point if I had my choice in the matter. I do like this guitar. I don't know if we're going to stick with it, but I love it. I love the tone of it. Ooh. That's fun. vocal here.
It's not about sex or champagne. You hold it, boom. If you want me, meet me at Electric Chapel. If you want me, meet me at Electric Chapel. If you wanna steal my heart away, meet me, baby, in a safe place. I'ma meet me in Electric Chapel. Confess to me where you have been, next to the bar. Pray for your sins right on the bar. Let's get go bomb.
Love the do. Reminds me of the Cardigans. In fact, even the guitar does. Is that deliberate? Could be. Little solo as well. Nice. The marriage of this guitar tone with all the synths and the beats is nice.
If you want me, meet me in Electric Chapel.
Yeah.
If you want me, meet me at Electric Chapel.
Oh, yes. Use of the bells too, yeah. And the organ, and... Ooh, closing out with it. Alright. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Just the whole... Again, don't know why, but just the inclusion of the guitar, especially when you had an actual solo that also mixed in with the beat and the synth, and they really worked well together. Vocally as well, great anyway, but particularly when you got to those, I really enjoy those moments when she really belts and there's real gravel and grit in the voice as well. Anytime that mode of hers comes into effect, it's really pleasing. I love it when it shows up. Okay. That surprised me, not gonna lie. Interesting.
Tonight I'm gonna show them what I'm made of for. The killer queen inside me's coming to say hello. Tonight I will return.
Yeah, this is going to be another chair dancey one, I think.
With you I'd watch them all be burned. But I don't need these 14-karat guns to win. I'm a woman, I insist it's my life. I can be the queen that's inside of me. This is my chance to release it. Be ready for you, you'll see. I can be the
Yes, like that, the way that's built, and there's an extra layer of sound.
This is my chance to be the dance I've dreamed it happening. I can be the queen.
Yes, you can.
Wind and hurricane, stormy sky and rain. When you run dry, I'll flood your plain.
Ooh, nice lyrics.
Whenever I stop feeling storm cold in the night.
Sorry, is this... Have I accidentally found a censored version? If I have, sorry. That extra layer of... Just, love that. Okay. Some guitar again, like it. Oh, okay. Ooh, what's happening here? We're slowing down. Oh, tone.
I come crying to heaven's door.
Oh, the vibrato, the
I will fly on a Challenger across the sky.
oh wow, this is a complete shift in tone again. Even the rhythm, the tempo feels like it has slowed down. This is really interesting where it's gone tonally and production-wise. This is a fascinating outro. That's really interesting. I mean, I already loved it before we even got into that latter half, or third even. With the vocals again, amazing. Just that real. I think the term is vibrato. I'm sorry if that's not correct, but just the sound that she emanated there was lovely, absolutely lovely. Little moments where it breaks and sort of has that grit to it. And then we got into that really interesting sort of downshift where the tempo seemed to change, and we got more of a, rather than sort of a process beat, it felt like, an actual drum kit that was being played alongside that guitar coming in, playing that riff, and sort of, just a complete shift tonally, and then just letting it play out and letting it fade away. Really interesting. And as always, really unexpected. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. The more I think about it, I like that track a lot. Okay.
It's been a long time since I came around. Been a long time, but I'm back in town. This time I'm not leaving without you. You taste like whiskey when you kiss me. I would give anything again to be your baby doll. This time I'm not leaving without you. Sit back down on the couch where we made love the first time, and you said to me, there's something about this place.
Ooh.
Something about lonely nights and my lipstick on your face. Something about my cool Nebraska guy. Yeah, something about baby you and I.
Ooh.
On my birthday you sang me a heart of gold with a guitar humming and overload.
God, yeah, the tone and the lyrics, everything about this. Ooh, that was nice. It's just pure rock ballad.
Back down where you belong. There's something about this place.
Oh, God.
Something about lonely nights and my lipstick on your face. You and I.
Oh, the delivery of the vocals, the guitar, it feels nostalgic almost. Rather than being an 80s pop nostalgia, it's more of, like I say, a rock ballad, 90s or 80s nostalgia. Oh, I love this. Oh, Jesus. Why is this already one of my favourite tracks? Am I that basic? Just needs to do a rock ballad to get me on board?
But we still pay rent, 'cause you can't buy a house in heaven. There's only 3 men that I'ma serve my whole life. It's my daddy and Nebraska and Jesus Christ. There's something about the
You
chase.
tricked me. I thought we were going to...
6 whole years. I'm a New York woman born to run you down. So I'm a lipstick all over your face. You and I. this time I'm not leaving without you.
Oh God, I adored that. I know I already said it, but I'll say it again. Just doing like a really straight down the middle, like, well, actually had some country inflection too, but I'll just stick with the term rock, like a rock ballad. Oh, with all the fill with the drums and the guitar and the tone of her voice. Yeah, that just scratched an itch for me there. Completely, again, out of nowhere, just giving us that style of song after all the variety we've had before, but always within a sort of sometimes very 80s inflected, but a very electronic synthy pop style, and then just throwing this in towards the end. God bless you, Gaga.
There ain't no reason you and me should be alone tonight, yeah, baby. Tonight, yeah, baby. But I got a reason that who should take me home tonight. I need a man that thinks it's right when it's so wrong tonight, yeah, baby. Tonight, yeah, baby. I'm gonna run right you to the edge with you, where we can both fall hard in love. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. Out on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge, the edge,
That's lovely.
the edge.
Oh, oh.
Another shot before we kiss the other side. Tonight, yeah, baby. Tonight, yeah, baby. I'm on the edge of something final we call life tonight. Alright, alright. I'm gonna run right you to the edge with you, where we can both fall hard in love.
Ooh.
On the edge
The way her voice builds there, and then this chorus, God.
I'm hanging on a moment of truth. The edge, the edge, the edge.
I love that. I absolutely love that part. Why not? They just do what they want. They just do whatever. Yeah, I do like the inclusion of the brass there. I'll be honest, it is good. Come on, just hit me again with that chorus, please. Okay, keep me waiting. Fine. But while we're waiting, let's throw in more fun elements. Oh, thank you. Okay, what is there to say, genuinely? Okay, I've been here a long time, longer than I expected, so I'll try and keep my final thoughts brief. What an album. Yeah, all the transitions, all the change-ups, all the different elements that just came in, track after track that you just didn't see coming. wonderful. Always surprising, always interesting. The general tone and the whole message and vibe, I think, of just the album as a whole, just a statement. I mean, it's something that we've definitely heard in previous albums, and it's the thing that I really love about Gaga, that really proud, really full-throated, full-chested, just sort of announcement of, this is me, this is who I am, and you should be you. And, you know, a celebration and just a sense of being open and being proud of who you are. And all your passions, all your interests, in her case, you know, lots of references to fashion, you know, lots of really sexy elements there, different styles as well of song and, you know, songwriting, just a full display of, like, this is me, a real gesture and announcement, and I keep saying it, sorry, but, you know, the pride, the open and celebratory feel of being who you are and not giving a flying fuck what anybody else says. It's great. It's really, really impressive the way that each song has so many different elements to it, at times just doing 3 or 4 different change-ups in terms of the production and even the vocal effects, but it remains pretty consistent. You know, the tone and the overall message and the overall vibe remains consistent. That's what makes a really great album for me. And yeah, what more is there to say that I've already said? A wonderful piece, just a great, iconic album that just further cements her place in pop history and just makes me love her all the more. So I will continue, you know, try and get through the full discography as and when I can. I've had such a great time every time I've sat down to listen to her. I feel like I've rambled a lot on this one. I've definitely moved around a lot. So that is what it is. I apologise if sometimes I pause too often or if I talk too much or whatever, but yeah, it evoked a lot of feeling and it evoked a lot of thought and a lot of movement. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for coming by and checking this out. Please do leave your thoughts and your comments about the album itself, and, you know, your feelings about it in terms of, like, maybe even where it ranks for you as far as her discography is concerned. Give the video a like if you liked it. But yeah, goodbye forever.